He's the Taj Gibson replacement in a lot of ways. Right. And what's interesting about that is Taj was like the big-bodied center that Cat played next to last year. Mm-hmm. So you would have thought maybe that's when they defensive rebound well, when they've got Taj out there too. But Noah Vonleh's defensive rebounding rate last year was 26%. Taj Gibson's was 18%. So like
huge difference.
Yeah, because when you look at it, it's like the Wolves grabbed something like 49% of rebounds last year when Cat's on the floor. So just slightly below 50%, which like you'd want to grab more than half of them in an ideal world. But if you add a Noah Vonleh into that, and also if you add a Jarrett Culver into that, who's a good rebounding guard, then you can really start to make a defense. And like Tom Thibodeau always said, and like coaches always say, like rebounding wins championships. Mm-hmm. Like you need to, Thibodeau got pissed about it so much. Yeah. Like we just need to finish off the possession with the rebound.
Classic table pound.
Yeah.
After that.
So it would just kind of be interesting to see a lineup that like can really grab a lot of rebounds.
It's the comparison I'm making is Derek Favors and what he was to Utah the past years. Again, Vonleh, 6'8" without shoes, 7'4" wingspan, 250. Derek Favors, 6'8.5", 7'4" wingspan, 245. I mean, they're the same shape. I think Derek Favors is a very high IQ player and understood that his role was so much about supporting Rudy Gobert, which sometimes you don't think about that. Like Rudy Gobert might be the best defensive player in the league. But sometimes what unleashes a player to be the best defensive player in the league is faith in the person they have behind them, particularly the guy closest to them. I think Derek Favors is a huge part of what made Gobert an elite defensive center. I think he'll be a big part of what helps Zion Williamson's, entering the NBA experience in that way. And that's because he was big enough to fill that void, but agile enough to be able to rebound and to be able to handle multiple positions. He's not one of those guys guarding 1 through 5, but that, to me, that's the dream scenario for Noah Vonleh.